Yo, yo, yo. Hey, this is for my kinfolk. 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 First of all, I wanna thank the guy above by teaching me what's right and showing me much love. Thanking all the people that pushing me ahead. Now I know in due time be breaking off bread. Living life in life terms, gotta do. Cause things in the past might come back and hunt you. The way you started out, the way you fought about. Avoided all the haters cause you took a different route. You suffered from the loss, you ate from the pain. With all the death you kept a step and yet you still remain. So let's smoke, sit back and do a toast. Not much family but you known to me as King Flo. Yo, this is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Food for Thought. I don't know how they got up there. First of all, I want to thank my higher power, whom I wish to call my God. Rest in peace, Shaquilla. Rest in peace, Takeoff. What's going on? What's going on, good people? I thought I'd do an early morning show today. You feel me? Just thoughts in the morning time. Let me see. Let me know you can hear me or not. You know what I'm saying? Send me a text or something like that. Let me put a couple of my invites out there. I'll type in my anchor. Pardon the body, y'all. My computer running kind of slow. Just a little bit. I might gotta do this open. Check my comments. Make sure everything okay. Okay. This is a new platform for me, so y'all bear witness. Well, bear with me. Okay. And let's see, can I get this together? Okay, let me send this through there. I got a few people I want to send some invites to this morning. So I'm sending my invites out. You know, y'all welcome to just come sit in. Y'all come sit in the overflow room, or you can get on the platform if you want to. This computer running too slow, man. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. Okay, I'm finding my people now. I want to put some out to my little bro too. I ain't holler at my little bro in a minute. I know he's been going through it. See if he'll pop on with me today. Hey, I'm just on to get good thoughts, man. You know what I'm saying? And probably to get how to say, push out some joy. You know what I'm saying? Just just want to get on just to let you know that you are number one today. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, getting people down, you know what I'm saying? Times are hard, you know what I'm saying? Money hard to come by. I just want to let you know that everything gonna be all right, you know. All we gotta do is just hang in there. You know, we gotta crawl before we walk, but you gotta make sure that you're trying to do something, to do the right thing, you know what I'm saying? So I got good messages for everybody today. Right now, I'm waiting on my guests to come on and things like that. I'm gonna be silent, man. Yesterday, goddamn it. While I'm watching TV last night after I did my show, man. While I'm just, I'm just feeling something up in my mouth, crumbling and shit like that. Why my damn teeth come out, man? I just gave them people like what, 1,500, goddamn it, what? But it's been a couple of years though. But I'm gonna have to go back, you know, cause everything, man. Shit messes up sometimes, you know. We gotta redo it. They say nothing lasts forever, man. Straight up. So I gotta do the show toothless, you feel me? But that's okay though. Show must go on, no matter what. Have to get it fixed. Waiting on my people, man. Come on, where you at? Where you at? Where you at, big bro? Waiting on you. You ain't got to put on, goddamn it, the ankle suit yet. Hey, I want y'all to check out another one of my songs while I step up. Let me see. I'll be right back here.
Since the beat still going, rock lit, I'm blowing. Dollar checks, I'm coming all the time, I'm scoring. Laid back compatible, switching up my audibles. Not in front of clown niggas like it's full lateral. Some stuck with me, but the other ones left. Those was the low life, the other was just. Long live my hood, yes I came from that place. From the old special stone, we call it double A. You might see me on the tube, you might see me on the street, but I made it in the lab, making beat. I beat the blocks, I beat the rocks, I beat the cash, I beat that ass, I beat the finish, got you lacking in the past. I did the dad, I did it by myself. I did the product, and I didn't need no help. I did the ups, I beat the down, I beat the roads, heading to a new town. The shit got hard, I beat the odds, I beat the family. Now we all apart. Now I'm in the lab, looking for the star. I'm on the grind, can't waste no time. I'm CEO, yes I'm down for mine. I beat the drums, I beat the streets, forever yours. I beat the beats, I beat the beats, I beat the beats, I beat the beats.
Man, I got a little talent, man. I can do a little something, you know. I might not be on stage, but she is, you know, I can do a little something, you feel me? Oh, I see I got my co-anchor backstage. You ready for me? You ready, big bro? Man, you got a theme song? I got to put a theme song on for you, man. Let me add you right fast, though.
Yes.
Yeah, let me add you right quick, bro. Good morning to you. Blessings to you.
Peace and love, Aki. So, yes, sir. I'm trying to get a little stand
all the time.
Me, so I ain't got the. Yeah, my stand.
Oh,
my stand was acting up. Pardon us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hey, you already know what time it is, so peace and love to you. You already know.
Man, I like that demo. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, bro. I'm gonna have to put you on to something because my daughter been getting on my case about smoking cigarettes because of how much it shortens the black man and black woman's health. So, hey, I got something new that I learned about while I was inside the hospital. That I want you to try it one day. Either this one.
Go ahead, you keep talking.
It's either this. It's called the Lost Mary or a Elf Bar. It's the alternative to smoking. So we ain't killing ourselves. It might help you not want to smoke no cigarettes, them cancer sticks. These.
Oh man, what the What they do?
It's nicotine without having the cigarette smell and the cigarette taste. It tastes like annihilator, but you get that nicotine effect where you can feel it as you inhaling off of it.
Straight up.
I ain't smoked a cigarette since I got out of the hospital. I've been using these.
What
Any tobacco store, any gas station out here, they sell them. They only go for like $20 and they last for a good 2 weeks, depending on how much you smoke cigarettes.
Straight up.
So like you would go through a pack. Huh?
No, I was saying put it back up there so I can look at it and
Yes, sir. Hold on, I'm gonna give you the spotlight treatment for this one. It's called an Elf bar. You dig? Elf bar. That's one of them.
Yeah, I got a demo on that one. Damn.
And this right here is called Lost Mary. They made by the same manufacturer. You're supposed to get 5,000 puffs of nicotine out of each one. So you do the math.
Now.
Huh?
I thought you said there wasn't no nicotine in there.
No, it's the nicotine without you having the cigarette, the cigarette effect with the smoke and the taste and all that. It's like a little dose of nicotine that you get through it, but it don't taste like no cigarette. It tastes like annihilator.
Oh man, so it light up too?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm finna show you. This will light up at the top.
Damn. Man, hey Shay Way, how you doing, Shay Way? I gotta see a Shay Way, you know what I'm talking about? So she can
yes, sir.
Let us know what's going on and stuff. Let's see working on.
Oh, well, peace of love.
You know that, hey, that could be one of my anchor people. You feel me?
I'm drawing. I hear you.
She can be on the panel on the panel with us and stuff like that, cause you know she be having some nice ideas and things too. You know, she always
that's always good.
Yeah,
that's always good. When you got people with great ideas, it's better to draw them together, you know, and build.
That's why I like conversating with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Cause not only that, you know, I'm learning it too, man. You know, y'all give me good measurements, you know what I'm talking about? And I carry them.
I'm drawing.
You feel me?
Yes, sir. Hey, that's the thing though. You know, we the stones that the builder refuse. So at the end of the day, we the thinkers, we the creators, we the architects of everything that's here.
Uh-huh. All the time.
That's within our nature.
Straight up. So, you know,
I was just watching a sermon by Minister Louis Farrakhan, Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, that spoke on that measure. Yes, sir. And it was a 3-hour sermon, but it was a beautiful sermon, and it was about who the original Israelites was and who they are as a people, and that's us. The original Jews is us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not what they show you on TV and what they paint in pictures.
Yeah. You know, was that you I talked about that with on my last show? The way
I don't know.
Because I was
we done talked about so many things.
Yeah. The way you know, when Moses led the children of Israel, when he split the sea.
Yeah, I don't think we got too indefinite, but I do remember us having a few brief conversations on that, but I don't think we got all the way in depth on that. Because I'm still, even though I'm full of knowledge on the subject, I'm still a student at the same time, because I learn something new every day whenever I reread something or I get to listening to certain teachers that I know are conscious in the way they present their message. Like Minister Farrakhan, I love when he speaks. I stop at a dime on anything I'm doing to listen to him.
All the time. Because he ain't no sugarcoat. Ain't no sugarcoat. He gonna get to you like all. But
exactly.
Like is the way that things happening today, you know, just like when he led them, you know, he led the people, you know what I'm saying, protect them, fed them, you know, across the sea with them. As soon as he went up in the mountains to, you know what I'm saying, to get it all, to bring them the laws. He come back down. They was worshiping idols, and you know what I'm saying.
Idol gods, yeah.
They was lusting and getting drunk and partying and all this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same,
when they came with
same thing today. Same thing today.
Yes, sir.
Right. You know, no
bro,
matter
we
how
living in modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. Anytime that you got all this stuff on TV that shows all this homosexuality and transsexual people and all this stuff on TV, this wasn't stuff that was advocated back in the day. This was shunned upon because it's not of God's law. See, people want to assimilate the culturalism here in America to fit a Zionist attribute, which allows them to deviate the laws and alter the laws to their benefit. And promote demasculation within the black caucus of society, the black society, as well as with everybody else, you know? So yeah, hey, when it came to them presenting that to us, that was to demasculate us, to emasculate us, take that strength, that power from us, and turn us against loving each other, man and woman, to making it man and woman on woman, so we annihilate ourselves. Any way that they can teach us to try to annihilate ourselves as a culture, as a race, as a people, as anything that could produce anything of power, that's what that comes from. So yeah, that's not of us. That's of the European, the Zionist nature.
Okay.
That ain't of us.
All right. I hear what you're saying.
But thing is, we living in the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah because this type of stuff is presented to us where it poisons our mindset as a people when it's constantly being thrown at you on social media, on TV, even in music now. You know? So it confuses a lot of people that don't study to show thyself approved and that's easily led astray. And without the proper, you know, people to steadfast and hold on to these people in their ear and constantly trying to get them guidance and direction, a lot of people end up lost. You can't take everybody with you. Some people got to be left behind. We had this conversation earlier, you did. So sometimes we got to, right. You can lead horses to water, but you can't make them drink.
Straight up, man. It's crazy.
Yes, sir. Man, I know it's always a pleasure and a blessing when I get to speak to you and get the chance to demonstrate thoughts with you, bro. Because like I said, you always my beloved brother.
All the time,
regardless of what goes on, up, down, what have you, you know?
Yeah. And no matter what happened, you know, you always welcome, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that thought process, man, that thought process is serious, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to them words, man, and understanding what a person's saying and shit, and not standing to be understood by not listening. If you're listening, man, you get a lot out of it. You know what I'm saying? A lot out of what you're saying, man. That's love. Straight up.
I appreciate that. It let me know why the old man saw something in me, why he guided me the way he did as far as with, you know, MM. So I appreciate that. Because that lets me know that from him and my family and those that came up as my peers, my mentors, and my matriarchs, they taught me lessons that was valuable, that was more treasurable than any possession you could have on this planet. They taught me critical thinking. They taught me knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and how to combine them all together to build my foundation as to who I am as an individual and knowledge of self.
Exactly. There's a lot of things that a lot of young brothers missing out there today, and that's that structure. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
you know,
sir.
We used to have you know what I'm saying, our goals, you know what I'm saying? You know, all
our
us.
Juma, hey, yeah, we had Juma on every Friday.
You feel me?
Nation Tab. You know where to find me at, brother.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But you know, we did grow up with you know what I'm saying, with structure, as in you know what I'm saying, respect for our neighborhood and respect for the older people in the neighborhood,
for our elders, all of that. Yeah.
We kept
I was taught to help the all my neighbors, my elderly, you know, people that was around me, and have respect for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know exactly where that comes from.
And right now, I'm like, you know, the older people don't even come outside no more. You know, it's hard, you know what I'm saying, to get information, good history from older people, because you know they don't even come outside no more because you know the young people don't took over the streets, and you know it's a lot of shooting going on, innocent people getting shot and things like that, you know.
Yes, sir.
So you know, so that's something I'm trying to work on. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. And that
She trying to get on. She say she trying to get on.
all right, I will.
I'm gonna send her this link.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I told her I sent the link, so if she pop up in the area, I'm just gonna bring her on. I want to see what she working on, cause she working on a lot of things. She just had a birthday the other day too. I want to wish her happy birthday.
Belated birthday, Queen.
Send her this link right quick. She might pop on here. Well, I sent a couple people links this morning and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We can be looking forward to them jumping on and stuff like that. I think I can have up to like 10 people on the board. I can have up to 10 people on the board. I can have 12 in the overflow. I can have like 10 10 backstage. You know what I'm saying, waiting to come on stage and everything. So
you know what? I got a small request. I got a small request for anybody that's good with fragrances and things of that nature. Can we get us a black cologne maker or something and perfume maker? Because although I like certain colognes and stuff, I want to see us with our own fragrance line. Like, I love this cologne. This is by Paco Rabanne or whatever you call his name, Rabanne. And it's called Millionaire. It's one of my favorite colognes. But I know it's a lot of black floralists that's into flowers and stuff like that. Know they scents and aromas. I just want to see if we can get somebody that could be that first entrepreneurship as far as on the black side, making our colognes and fragrances and body sprays and soaps and stuff of that nature. You know, not just that oils and stuff. Remember how they used to sell the oils on the train? I don't want the oils and stuff.
That's what I got, the oil. I was just about to tell you, I got my old fragrance and stuff like that. You know, I got 2 fragrances out. You know what I'm saying? I got Ebony and I got Essence.
Okay, yeah. I gotta check you out then, cause I ain't know you had that, bro.
Yeah, I got one for you.
Okay, yes, sir. Cause I love my fragrances and stuff, but yeah, I want to see some black ownership type stuff where I could promote that as well. You know?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's love.
And now that I know that, now that I know you all around entrepreneurship, I told you I want that hoodie. Me and my flower gonna need one of them, man.
Both of them are gonna be red.
Yeah, you know she gonna match whatever I got. So yeah.
Hey, Shay popped in, so I'm gonna bring her on the panel too, okay?
Yes, sir. You all will. Handle that.
Hey, everybody. Rise and grind. Rise and shine. What we talking about? Food for thought. What's good?
What's good? Hey, I just want to say happy birthday again to you. Did you enjoy yourself?
I did.
Happy birthday as well, Queen.
Thank you, Crown.
You're welcome.
What number is that in is that a number, Vic, or is that just your name, Vic?
Crown Vic, my name.
Oh, okay, got it. I thought it was Roman numerals. My bad. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh no, you Gucci, Queen. You Gucci.
I'm sorry.
The only
I
thing
was like trying to say the whole thing.
Is
I'm
my
like,
Crown.
What she said? She thought it was
awesome. But yeah. I had a great birthday. It was
that's love. Hey, I seen the pictures, man. I seen them. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yes. So, what we talking about today?
Food for thought. If you got the topic, let us know. We can talk about what's ever come to mind as far as I'm concerned.
Hey, write a greeting I can write it up in the post section right there so I can put it on the screen just for your presence. You know, you can put up anything you want. But
All
this
right, I
is the
got
new
you.
platform. You know what I'm saying? This new platform, and you know what I'm saying? Like I was telling him, I need my anchor people. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, man, y'all the first ones come to mind. You know what I'm saying? But we got to be dedicated
Yes.
because we like
Thank you
I'm
so
drunk.
much.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that I'm even in thought like that, beloved. You know, I didn't realize how much my mind speaks volumes.
all the time.
Oh, guess what? I'm about to get me some new spectacles today, bro. They about to get ready to come pick me up to go get me some new glasses.
I say I wanted to see him too. You told me last time. I say you're gonna be looking like Johnny Cochran walking around here.
Bro, I'm finna go do my eye testing in a minute. And I think they already got my prescription on file, but I think I'm still gonna have to do another like eyes in before they get ready to get my glasses for me. But I think they do like same day preparation. So if they do it that, yeah, later on I'll have my spectacles where I'll be able to wear my Malcolm X's for you.
Oh, that's cool. That's love. That's love. Oh, Shay. Oh, you got. Let me see. Is that me or you?
I think the queen. I think she got like she lost connection or something for a minute, but it shows her mic is on.
Yeah, her mic messing up and stuff like that.
Yeah. But yeah, bro, I'm about to try to get you on this so you start smoking them cancer sticks.
Yeah. Hey, shit. I'm trying to see what I'm gonna be doing because you know the weekend coming up. You say you'll be there on the 12th and stuff like that. You know, I'm trying to.
All right, sorry guys about that. Gang, 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 Sagittarius gang. What's up? What's good?
Oh shit!
Yeah, you already know my birthday D12.
That's that personality.
Yeah, my
right
birthday
there.
D12.
Yes, happy birthday, early birthday.
Thank you.
Straight up. So what I've been working on is everything been you still on, right?
Yeah, I'm still on. I'm here.
Okay, long as you can pause yourself. Okay, then. So Food for Thought coming along just fine, you know what I'm saying? The nonprofit coming on, that's just fine. And as far as this website right here, just like we on 3 platforms right now, we on Twitter, we on YouTube, and we on Facebook at the same time. So, you know what I'm saying? You'll be able to have a bigger crowd, you know what I'm saying, that you can talk to, that you can spread your word or what you're trying to do, goals or whatever, if you got any type of program, if you're trying to advertise or whatever, and things like that. So, you know, I decided to get the platform because it's nice and we could touch a lot of people, and it's a lot of people can be on the board and stuff like that, you know. So this is for us and this is our help. This, you know, everybody can be narrators or whatever we need to do, you know.
Yes, sir. You know,
I see Shayway been on a lot of things too, and I just want to let her know, you know, I commend everything that you're doing, you know, working with people, trying to get them started and stuff. I know we can't grab everybody because everybody don't want they you know. Oh no, Shay, you supposed to talk in the what you call it. You can't talk on the screen. You didn't have to leave the screen. Like, say for instance, I'm gonna put your name up here right now. If I put it right here and type it in, I can just show it on the screen like this. You know, whatever y'all say, if y'all got a cold thought you want to put up there, just type it in and I throw it up there for you for our people that's tuning in and stuff like that. You know, all thoughts are good thoughts.
Sir.
You feel me?
Bro, I see you done got cold at engineering the site because, man, at first we was both confused trying to figure out how to use it, and you done hooked it up.
You on the real?
Yeah, you done hooked it up.
And you know, I wanted some extra things on here, but you know what I'm saying? The people ask for that money, so you know you got to pay where you stay at. And once again,
yes, sir,
as y'all notice, yeah, man, I lost a teeth last night. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see what happened was you did. All I know is I went to sleep. Everything was all right, right? Next thing you know, I'm laying down. I open up my eyes and goddamn, it was a fish right there. It was my own fish and shit, y'all. I must have knocked my own teeth out.
Damn.
Doing my rest, man. But dang, I got to pay to get it fixed.
Got to be more careful.
Yeah, I got to be right. But basically, I'm glad you in town, bro, cause you gonna have to help me with some of this stuff I'm be going through, and it's gonna benefit you. It's gonna really benefit you.
I will. Bro, like I told you, whenever you can get free, because you know I can't do the bus ride right now. I got transportation coming to get me at 9 now just for my eye exam appointment. But like when I got the car, I could drive to you, but because we sharing the car, that's the only thing that hinders me as far as with my travel right now.
Oh, okay.
You did.
So you got that free they let you get that free service?
Yeah, that's what I've been using to get to all my doctor's appointments.
All the time, but you still got to give them some though, right?
After 45 days, if you're not registered with like the RTC program, they want you to pay a co-payment. So I registered with the RTC program. I registered with them, but I have to wait until I finish I guess talking to these people or whatever to get my approval as far as with it.
Oh, okay.
But as of right now, yeah, I can use the service with no problem.
Yeah, because I had it when I was in Chicago. I had my little, you see my old little things up there. I used to get like, man, you give them $2, man, they'll take you anywhere.
Yeah,
I don't care how idea. They just want you to give them a couple
with the
hours.
pace ride, yeah.
I'm going from the west side all the way to the south side, $2.
Yeah, so I used to do it with my grandma all the time. So trust me, I know where you coming from with it. Yeah, she used to have me as her ride-along passenger, her and my mama. So
that's cool, but it's only one thing. It's only one thing. You gotta have your time you want to get picked up, and you gotta have the time you want them to come get you. So you can't go nowhere, goddamn, having a good time, goddamn it, and want to stay.
Lose track of time, you go over with.
Your ride pull up.
Because if you lose track of time, it's over with. They're gonna leave you where you at.
Man, they gonna leave you, yeah, for real. I'll tell you, they gonna leave.
Oh yeah, I'm already knowing.
So,
bro, hey, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Because I know you design clothes and garments and stuff like that. Do you do it with the kufi hats and like the kufi caps?
Man, I never tried to make nothing with a kufa, but I ain't got no problem trying. But I ain't gonna say
if so, I was gonna try to find a way to grab me a kufi, and I was gonna bring it your way to see if we can hook it up.
That's cool.
All right, because I'm about to either give me a red and black one, red, black, and green one, and then I'm gonna engrave it with my name on there and everything. You know how I had my my other crown? I'm gonna have it engraved with that, but I still, you know,
that it looks slick on the side. You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah.
With your hoodie.
Yeah. And I could wear that with everything. That's why I say I want to be able to get one and try to do that. So yeah, I was gonna present that idea to you. The flower is back on. Look.
Yeah, she was in behind the curtain. She was waiting to get on. But Shay Way, it's all about you. It's all about you. What's going on with you? I've been seeing you do a lot of advertising out there.
Yes. So I just honestly, like I was just saying, like what I heard what you said, and I really appreciate you just taking the thought just to, like, you know, you see what I'm doing, you see my effort, and I feel like as business owners or entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs, whatever the case is, like it'd be hard mentally sometimes to keep like, dang, like do people even see, like do anybody fuck with me, like what's going on, you know, like, but like I just had one of those moments like just this morning, honestly. I was just like, dang, like I just kind of feel like I'm at a standstill with a lot of my things, but it's more of me becoming more disciplined. And I feel like being disciplined is very, very, very important as a business owner, because you have to literally like remind yourself why you're doing it and what you're doing it for. And it's a constant thing. And it's like, I'm coming from an atmosphere from 9 to 5. I think we all have been there. But I'm coming from an atmosphere of 9 to 5, and it's just like, well, you know, you go to 9 to 5 because you need money, why, and you have that drive to get up every morning at the same time and get off at the same time, like, why can't you be disciplined to do that for yourself in your own business? You know what I mean? Like, why is it hard to have a set? Oh, your alarm is already set, you know, like for 8 o'clock. Why not have it set for 8 o'clock and then do it? You know, and like learning that being young and like starting like, or just learning that in general, discipline. It's just like been very like key-hearted with me. Following up with people, key-hearted with me, like that, you know? And it's like you'll get into a place like, dang, I need money, I have to go back. And it's like, nah, just discipline, you
You're
know?
exactly right. I went through that this morning. I went through that with the kid. You know, I'm constantly going through it with him. I just put a computer in his room. Don't gave his iPhone back. Don't gave his Bluetooth speaker and stuff. He back on the game and everything and stuff like that. So for not even 5, I say about 3+ years, man, I've been trying to get him. He got an alarm clock up in there to wake up for himself, you know what I'm saying? To let him know, you know, me and the missus can't wake him up all the time. He our size, but he know everything about the computer. He know everything about the video game. He know everything. He's so intelligent and everything, but he just so lazy, don't want to set his clock. He want me to get up and wake him up when I think it's time for him to get up, and I'm trying to structure him, you know, and now I got to take everything up out of his room again because, you know what I'm saying, I don't told him this 100 times. He don't did it and just stopped on his own. He think of other things more important. He'll come downstairs and grab that damn iPhone before he do anything, before he wash his face. He'll get on the game and stay on the game all damn day from school. You know what I'm saying? I be having to get him up off of it. Sometimes I be having to put him in the house so his body will get some type of exercise and stuff like that with his little bony self. But you know what I'm saying?
Hey, but
I'm gonna continue working.
The new thing, though, I don't mean to cut you off, but the new thing is gamers, they make money. When I say they make money, like, because of the viewers and the like subscribers, and like there's gaming websites where you can actually make money. So if he's gonna sit there and play, that's what I always tell my cousin, you're gonna sit there and play the game, make money from it. And now he's making hella money. Literally hella money, just to show people. Like, all he does is he set up his webcam, set up his live through the live streaming, like what we're doing, and he plays the game, and then people can tip him or ask him like a question, and in order to like answer that question, they have to pay for him to answer. So it's pretty cool. So it's kind of like, yeah, I know it can get frustrated. You don't want him really like being on the game. But if you're gonna teach him in a way of like, all right, well, I understand you like the game, but if you're gonna be using these devices, use it to make, because that's what, in all honesty, after 18, money. That's it. Money. They think about it, it's money, because no matter what we do, we gotta have a roof over our head. That's not free. You know, and like if you're gonna make money, like I said, entrepreneurship, it's like little hobbies, you know, that you actually tap into and expand.
Exactly.
You know, if he know how to play the game, then he can make money showing people how to play that damn game on YouTube too. You know, and get followers and get things. You know, like popping for himself.
I don't built him a whole station like a couple years ago to do that and things like that, right? And the things that you saying, I told him about that. I told him that, man, you can get on, if you're gonna do something, do it right, man. You know what I'm saying? A little kid like 16, like 2 years ago, right here, UNLV just won about what 6 or 7 million for playing the game and stuff. And it was the same game that he was playing. And I put him in there and stuff like that. See, when he get on game, he play for his friends around here that he go to school with and stuff like that. He don't play to try to advance in it. Just like people out here that rap, they rap for their crew and everything and stuff like that. Then you got the people that rap for money and for the career. You know what I'm saying? We gotta you know what I'm saying, like relax ourselves into going for, you know what I'm saying, the gusto with it and stuff like that, and stop trying to amaze friends and people around us, you know what I'm saying? And it's like peer pressure. Go ahead.
Fun us. you know, from what I'm hearing from both of you all, it sounds like the biggest thing is teaching our people how to project their skills and talents in order to make wealth. Like, in a sense, it's like we showcasing ourselves, but not in ignorance by what we're skilled at, what we're talented at. And like with video gaming, yeah, it's big money in that industry. And you know what? The way that's going, that's going to be a big thing with a lot of these electronics. But it also means that while we're advocating that to show it as a live perspective, you know, to present ourselves, that makes these manufacturers that present these devices and stuff to us have to pay back into us because we promoting their stuff. So this is how you draw back that residual from what you put an input to. So I just want to interject to say that part to it. Everything that y'all saying is on point right now. I'm drawing with all that.
Yeah, as I like just to like add on to that, just advice, like try to like amplify. Sorry, is that the word? Amplify.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, try to
Improvise.
more. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
try to do more of that with him and be like, hey, okay, well, I see this, instead of trying to like take it from him, because there's opportunity. You know what I mean? Like that's already set in stone. There's opportunity already in it. But if I've
Mm-hmm.
noticed with men, you got to actually do it for them in order for them to get it. So it's like, well, if you know he can make money from it, set up the camera for him. Show him,
Right.
okay, look, these are the websites I looked up for you. Here it is. This is where you can do this, this, this. Just spend that time with him to teach him. You take a
Yeah.
day, maybe a day or two if he has questions. And then after
Yeah.
that, he has his camera set up. Everything's cool. He's connected. His friends are connected. And then on top of that, his friends going to be like, dang, how you make money? I want to do that. That's bringing more people into business. Bam. He got people working under him. So as soon as you have people working under you, you already get a commission plus more. I guess I learned that in sales, like with marketing. But like when people work under you, it's like I think it's called the pyramid scheme. But
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
yeah,
I know where you're going with
it
that, Flower.
yeah. So it's kind of
You
like
you got a you
just
got a
help
degree in marketing.
them. No.
You got a
So
degree in
I
marketing.
started studying marketing when I was in ninth grade. I was 14 when I started studying. It was just
Okay.
like a elective that I took, and I just continued with it. I got my first marketing job when I was 16. I was selling Kirby vacuums at the time. I said I was. They told me to allow my application. Like literally, the owner,
Mm-hmm.
he was like, "It's okay," because like he's seen like how I, how my attitude and how I was towards it, and how I was so eager to learn. So he was like, "Just say
Uh,
that you're 18. It's fine, okay?" And I'm like, "Okay, yeah," because I'm still in school and I'm just trying to get money, but like I want to learn business and all that, and see if I like it, to see if I did want to go to school for business, which I think I am going to get my BA soon, because yeah, my
Okay.
MBA. But
that's
I'm
cool.
working
Hey,
on
well, more
that.
power to you on that one.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good demonstration. Hey, I'm always supportive to stuff like that. Hell, I wanted to do poetry and music management after I got out the army and went to Columbia College, but realized that that might not be the direction I want to take as I started studying to show myself approved. See, with me, I like to be one of those people that, how could I say, study certain things to learn new ways of presenting, you know, things that we don't listen to in school and that we don't study for ourselves. So I've been trying to figure out what's a better way to present things that our kids, you know, lack that attention span for, as far as when it deals with feeding food for thought, as far as training their brain, you know. And
Mhm.
I started doing that, like even with my own kids, where I had to use some of what was thought to be bad as far as teachings, as far as how it was presented to us when we were coming up. I had
Mhm.
to re-engineer it for my children to teach them a whole different understanding with certain things, you know.
Yeah.
So it all comes with how we indoctrinate ourselves when it deals with studying to show thyself approved. So that is a plus in my eyesight. And anybody that's trying to build on themselves and promote themselves for better etiquettes, yeah, more power to them. So Queen, keep doing that.
I appreciate that. And just to add on with the poetry, And
Mhm.
I noticed, like, in your conversation, you said it kind of sounded like you kind of stopped it for a little bit. But, like, what you can do, and you're saying that you want to, like, market towards the kids and the youth, there are there are classes you can run in the rec center, or like you can run at a library or something. They're like, and then you can have like a writer's class. Like, I'm gonna be so honest. In high school, like,
Mhm.
I wasn't really like, I had friends, but I wasn't too into friends. I was more into writing, theater. Like, I would go to like, the YMCA just for those kind of classes, music, studio, and like sometimes I think at the time it was free until you're a certain age. But like the fact is, like, if you ran a program at at the YMCA, or started some type of foundation where like it's
Mhm.
poetry, like we don't really write it like that no more. It's kind of like, when you write, I think that's why a lot of people got writer's block, because we don't write anymore. We're
Right.
on our
Well, you
phone.
know what?
You know what I mean?
We don't read.
Yeah, I'm wrong. I get that. You know what? Well, when I finish my book, y'all two gonna be the first two to get it there, because I'm writing a book called Domestic Refugee,
Oh
and
yeah.
I'm basing it on myself. But it speaks about the lives of black men that grow up in big cities and major cities where they're pretty much under an oppression of impoverished, living conditions, where either they don't have resources for school, their home is broken, things of that nature. But I'm gonna be basing that in behind myself. And I'm almost done with it. I've been working on this for like 2-3 years now.
Oh yeah.
So I've never stopped writing. The thing is, how could I say, I revamped what I write about. Cause see, I used to love rapping. I rap my ass off. I know how to make beats, all that. But when I started looking at social media, the radio, TV, and seeing how we was being projected to, the public, it really made me kind of disgusted with the etiquettes of how the genre was changing. Because back when rap first came out, it had a message.
Mm-hmm.
Back when we had authors and poets and writers, they came with messages, stories that we don't identify with now when it speaks about what we go through here, just trying to survive and grow to be ourselves and have knowledge of ourselves to be who we are.
You know
So I
what?
never stopped. I
And
just
you
redirected my energy.
and I'm writing a book too. Concrete Jungle. I got like 15 pages done and stuff, but I need to get back on it and stuff. Is where we coming from? Like what you were saying, to continue from what you were saying, how brothers was treated back then. How they coming out. On the struggle side and
Mhm.
stuff like that. My book is about that, but how you came out of it, how a person came out the struggle in the concrete jungle and turned negative
Exactly.
to positive, doing positive things and stuff like that. So yeah.
And you know what? That's the same demo as far as with me. The thing is, we all got stories to tell, but all our stories ain't the same. We all go through different struggles. So, like your way of coming out the city wasn't my way to come out. My way, I came out with, a little bit of, how could I say, endowment because of my mother. But at the same time, it was also my drive. I had been wanting to leave Chicago ever since I went to the military. You did, but I had to find out what would channel my energy and my attention where I could be more productive in certain things. I wanted to come to the West Coast to do music, but when I saw, the certain cultural aspects of the West Coast, I don't want to dumb down my society. I don't want to create more gangbangers or more drug dealers or dope fiends, shit like that, because that's what's advocated throughout social media, throughout our people on TV, on the radio, all that. So my thing is, hey, you looking at the next Malcolm X, all right? We just gonna put it that way, because that's where my directive is, about how to awaken the minds of the lost.
All the time. And that's why you're a part of this show, because this show is not based on being nosy of what we know and where we come from. We ain't gonna get out there and put nobody down to talk about something unless ourselves are involved. We're not about to go out there and create confusion by putting our people on TV in front of the world fighting, gang banging, doing wrong and stuff
Doing
like that.
chicken George, doing
You know
the
what I'm
chicken
saying?
George dance.
You know what I'm saying? Making a fool of ourselves. But, you know, we stand to be people as in, you know, like my first show I had, you know what I'm saying? Somebody felt real bad on the show and things like that. And we cheered that person up, you know, and brought that person out of what they was going through and stuff like that. As soon as the person got out of what they was going through, instead of them wanting help, they got defensive and started talking and pointing fingers at other people because they felt okay. You know, they got past their point. Now they was belittling somebody else and talking about them. And I was like, no, you came on the show asking for help. And, you know, why you down in other people? You crying, but as soon as you are right with the things that we told you, you got to talking about other people and things like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like what we want. We want help or we want to be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Some people ask for help.
A lot of people want help, but they don't know what type of help they want.
What you say? Say that again, my brother.
A lot of people want help, but they don't know what type of help they want. Some people want help towards the things that degrade and demonize us instead of looking for a refuge from that, because that's all that they're accustomed to. So when people say they want help, they got to be sure of what it is they say they want help with. And they have to have some type of focus of what that goal is, of how to achieve that, you know, the things they need to get that help and acquire it, which means that you can't go about doing the same shit and expect different results. You know what I'm saying? When you want something to change within your life, you got to first be willing to change yourself.
Exactly. Exactly.
You can't expect change if you ain't willing to change.
You ain't never lied. And on that tip that Shay was talking about, you know, I enlightened the kids that I bought them all that stuff. I don't bought this kid so much stuff, you know what I'm saying? All type of stuff that I don't have to take back. You know, I gotta sit back and I gotta do a one-on-one with him when he do be on that type of thing, because once I put him on there and give him all that equipment and stuff, he goes straight to Instagram, straight to TikTok and stuff like that. And I tell him, man, them people making money, man. You know what I'm saying? The things that you do, you do the same thing, man. Stop watching these other people. And he'll lay up all day just laughing at other people, looking at other stuff, and he easily distracted. And that's what our people do. Like, we can't do nothing on our own. And that's what I'm trying to show, you know, my kid, that, you know, a lot of kids out there working cliques, you know, all of them want to be the same thing. They're going after the same goals and everything. I want him to be his individual person, thinking about different goals, not the same goals that the other kids think of, but work as an individual. You don't need nobody to be successful. You don't have to do what they do. Do something different, you know what I'm saying? And right now, you know, this ain't focused on the basic things that get through life, like builder maintenance, carpentry, you know what I'm saying? Going to be a fireman, a police officer, a lawyer, a doctor, or something like that. Our kids don't even focus on that today. They focus on the streets, you know what I'm saying? Parties, you know what I'm saying? Weapons, drugs, going out, the females dancing on poles, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got no career in front of them that they can think about, and they getting older. And once they make it to an age of grown adulthood, 21, they don't know nothing. Don't know how to fill out an application. Don't know how to pay the bills when the bills come in and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, pardon us. Let me ask you a question. Yeah. You know what? I'm curious. Have you all ever heard of I think it's a poem called A Dream Deferred? Have y'all ever heard of that?
I don't know, but I'm finna get let me give you what's called, because I know you finna say it to me, right? I'm
gonna tell you a little bit of what it consists of. It's talking about how our youth growing up through generational gaps of oppression and being taught the same thing over and over again, it has, how could I say, degenerated our thought process, where the dreams that we once had for ourselves, or that we once would have had for ourselves, have become deferred and deterred away by all of the things that's around us, that's supported by the environment and the nature of things that is within, you know, our how could I say, our atmosphere, where we stand and where we are as a people. We need to come together and start building on the dreams that we once set for ourselves, and we have to start teaching our kids to set dreams for ourselves outside the nature of wanting to be just rappers and athletes, things of that nature. It needs to come to a point where we start helping them to realize that, hey, you can be a lawyer, you can be a doctor, you can be this politician, you can be this corporation owner, this business owner, this inventor.
Yo,
But
it's
it's
not
stuff that we
even
got to
look
present to them for that.
how I see it. I don't mean to cut you off, Vic, but the thing is, with our generation right now, there's all these businesses.
Mhm.
Okay, look, a lot of these businesses are getting old. Some of them are going out of stock. Some of them are, we are the business people. Our generation, unfortunately, that's all we
Exactly.
care about is money and how we make money. So even having lawyers, we think above this. Our mindset is, well, I want to own a law firm. I want lawyers working under me, and
Hmm.
like it's not being a lawyer and like being that defense and being that stress. I'd rather own the foundation than be the fucking lawyer. I'd rather own.
Be
It's
Johnny
more
Cochran,
easier
in
in
other
that way.
words.
Yeah, it's more like, like we're our generation is literally business. Like, we are the next AutoZone, we are the next gas station, we are the next
Hmm.
everything. We are the ones that are building this,
The
you know what I
BP
mean?
Petroleum,
We're the ones
all of
that's
that.
keeping it going.
Yeah.
So it's more like, I see a lot of, like, when I'm talking in these kind of discussions, a lot of us are not, we're like, no, we don't want to be a doctor, we want to own the doctors. Like, fuck that. Like,
Right. Hey, I'm with
rebel,
you on that.
like, we want to be the shareholder. Okay, we want to be the one that invests the shit, and then we have people under us. That's what I'm saying. When they talk about marketing and pyramid schemes, yes, it's a scheme, but it's a way how, like, that those business structures are set in those ways, literally, so
Yes.
you can know how to run
Exactly.
your business. If you want to be a lawyer, why not own the business and hire lawyers, hire your HR, hire all of this? You're going to get all that money back on return plus more. You may have to put money aside, for your taxes, because that's just revenue. But at the end of the day, dang, I own the law firm, bro. I own 3 law firms. I own
In that order.
this. Do I work at them? No. And then when you go into corporation, you'd be like, have you met the
Hmm.
owner? No, the owner comes in probably like once a year, maybe 6 months. But when they come in, it's a you got to be, I captain in there. You can't. It's more of a
Can I,
respect versus
may I,
just the duty. You know
may
what I
I
mean?
interject on one thing you said, Queen? You know what? While you
Go
talking
ahead.
about that, you just made me think about something. A lot of these major corporations and big businesses are itemizing all of their revenue and everything that they own. You know why? Because they're losing money within investments as far as with their stocks and everything they own, because like you said, they stuff going out of style. We are the creators of everything there is, really, pretty much, and one and the same. So when you saying that, you right on, you spot on with it, as far as we need to be taking back our position of trying to own things and be the ones to hire these people and build on this. And like you said, yes, everything that starts with business does start through somewhat of a pyramid scheme. Even with politicians, for them to get their investments, for them to do their campaigns and run for office, they have to go through a pyramid scheme of generating finance and having little brunches, dinners, and get-togethers, things of that nature, to present an idea to make people want to go ahead and invest in them. This is how these people get pushed into these positions. So until we learn the organizational aspects of that, that's where we start, coming together. But it's hard to get us organized when, everybody want to be a chief once they see something moving, and nobody want to be the Indian.
Yeah. I mean, it discourages me every day, because I'm a part of the problem. If I'm a part of the problem, I figure I can turn the tables and be a part of the solution as well. Because, you know, the way our kids growing up and everything with no structure and everything, we don't already have no property. We don't have storefronts and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, our kids are made to take care of us when we get older. You know what I'm saying? As far as paying the bills, just in case we on our sick bed, you know, we don't left them a place and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Our kids not educated, you know, enough to take on life because they study hanging around the same people, places, and things, and that's around the blocks and that's around the hoods in the streets. And you know what's in the streets? Everybody know what's in the streets when you hang in the streets. Ain't nothing in the streets but the same thing gonna be in the streets every day unless you take that step out into life, and you know what I'm saying, and open up your mind. So we need to open up these kids' mind because, like I say, whatever they want to do, all of them want to do it and be on stage at one time at the same goal and everything. Too many people on one stage, man, that stage is bound to break down. You know what I'm saying? And the way things go right now that we being filmed dead in the streets fighting and stuff by other black people for the world to see, you know what I'm saying, they get other cultures to look at us real crazy, especially like the Mexicans. They dying trying to get over here, going across the water just to work and have a good life when we already got them at our number and everything for to be a part of this USA and stuff like that, and we're not taking advantage of it. We don't have any
and see, we get a little past because them people willing to take those jobs that we want. We get a little past because those people are willing to, how can I say, produce themselves to make those type of, you know, accommodations to build on stuff for themselves. They come together as a communion and put their money together to build on their economics. Whereas when we get money, I heard an Arab tell me this, and I was so mad when he told me this. I was on the west side of Chicago visiting this girl, but he told me black people, and he knew I was a brother. You know, I practice, you know, Islam, but he was like, black people, they get their money and they do things ass backwards. When they get money, they want to buy all these lavish things and all these super expensive things in order to impress people, instead of trying to save up that money to invest it with things. And I took offense to it, but I took offense to it for the wrong perspective, I want to say, because I looked at it as a color boundary thing, and him feeling like he was privileged because he came here getting money through the government to build on his business. He had a check given to him when he came to the country, so he can start a business once he learned English, once he learned the customs of America. And guess what he did? He put that money into investing in a storefront where he was selling, you know, knick-knack stuff at a corner store in the black community, and taking the consumer etiquettes of what the black community invested into, sending it back home to bring the rest of his family over here. So they are opening up different businesses. And that was the thing that really caught me.
You gotta teach them. Like I just had I just had a son, and my whole world, my whole life just changed based off the way of thinking. Like honestly, like if you want your kid to do a certain thing, put it right in front of them and teach them. Literally. If you want him to learn taxes, make a copy of a replica of a tax paper and show him how to do it. You know, if you want him to like do something else, show him, because y'all talking about kids are in the streets. Look, we bored, okay? No one's teaching us shit. We're learning shit by ourselves because we're looking to our parents and we're like, can you guys teach us? But our parents are so wrapped up into themselves that it's like making it hard for us to even accomplish something. So when we try to ask, it's kind of like, dang, I feel like you're just nagging. I'm more trying to ask you, can you help me? Can you help me? Like, can you sit down with me? And like my mom, see, Mike knows my mom, so we've worked on our relationship as now, and it's like she realizes like, okay, well, you like marketing, come in the room so I can teach you, hear this conversation so you know what to expect or what to do or it's like a code training. And now I'm so coherent to it that I'm over here looking up, what is this, what's this, oh, I heard this word, this is keyword, because she put that in my face and she brought that to my attention. If I literally, me just trying to figure it out, okay, I really wasn't like getting anywhere, but with my parents showing me and put it in my face, like, okay, you could do TikTok. My sister, for an example, my mom's like, yo, you can make money from doing TikTok. Let me show you how. You can make money for doing this. Let me, and she would spend that day, she'll take her time aside and she'll spend that time, you know? And you're a father in the house. So
Mhm.
that's a double, like, yo, you have this responsibility to teach. Like my mom, I think she's doing a man's job, to be honest, because I look to I'm in a relationship myself, but I look to my man to teach my son certain things on how to make money. Definitely, if, you know, that's what it is. I should be the emotional support, like, okay, honey, you can do it. I support you. You know what I mean? But him,
Mm-hmm.
how are you guys making money? What are you teaching him? What are you showing him in order to survive? Because after 18, like I said, and it's not even after 8, like you said, there was a 12-year-old that's already a millionaire. After you make
Yeah.
Yep.
money, what are you going to do to invest into it? You know? And we look to our parents, like, we don't want to seem like,
You hit a
okay,
valid
like,
point on
yo,
that
you're
one.
getting on my nerves, you're nagging. It's more like, hey, well, you're telling me all this stuff, but you're not showing me how to do it. So until you show me, then we going to sit here and we going to play these games. And that's
See,
our
Hey, you know what?
attitude.
You hit a valid
And
point. You hit a valid
yes,
point because,
right.
like, even with me, the way I learned through my matriarchs, which was my great grandparents. They taught me how to read stocks and bonds, do taxes. They taught me how to write a check, fill out a check, so I could write my own checks. Got me my first bank account with a checkbook. So all of that stuff you said, yeah, that does start with the teachings back home. And yeah, I didn't learn that from my mama and my daddy because they was preoccupied with getting themselves in order. So I learned that from my uncles, my aunts, my grandparents, my great grandparents. And they also taught me things about how to invest as well. And see, I the things that I learned from them, I also taught my kids. My daughter, she's working. My son, you know, he's doing his thing in school. But at the end of the day, I've tried to invest myself in giving everything that I learned that was of knowledge, of wisdom, so that my kids would understand how to live life. You know, you
Right.
can buy a child all the things in the world, but that's not anything that's going to be of value, that's going to be of longevity for life. What deals with longevity in life, it deals with what we teach our kids in survival, managing money, how to invest, how to own things, how to pretty much build businesses and get organized. When we teach our kids organization, then we teach them how to survive.
Do you feel it? Do you feel that is like our fault? Cause you know we got a lot of young millionaires out there right now, right? That
Yeah,
probably haven't been had the good example set for them. You know, you got the rappers out there and they got millions and stuff like that, and they not investing their money on things in the community and in other people. You know what I'm saying? They investing in jewelry, a lot of cars, a lot of material stuff when they could be putting back in the community. But our kids love that. You know what I'm saying? Our kids paying a lot of attention to that. And that's what I was like, you know what I'm saying? Uh is it our fault that we ain't teaching our kids, you know what I'm saying? The goals to go
I,
after and stuff like that and stuff.
I wouldn't say it's so much our fault, bro. I think it's more about how we classify each other and how we allow the world to classify us. Because I noticed something. Your economics is part of your classification, depending on where you grow, where you come up at, how you're educated, all of that. So it deals with the, how could I say, the environment, the economics of that environment, and the teachings that come out of that environment from not just the parents, but also from the school boards, the people that we entrust to teach our children, which is why we shouldn't bestow that type of power over people where they can tell us, okay, you need to have your child here and there. I, hey, I believe in homeschooling, you know what I'm saying? But to a certain degree, the homeschooling aspect of it would come with certain things that deal with how we control our economics and how we deal with our household as far as a family structure. But when it deals with like the things you would deal with as far as school aspects, yeah, you could teach them math, history, science, things of that nature, but it still has to be something that's hands-on that deals with us. We shouldn't just rely on our education system to be the mentors of our children, but we must also play a hand in that mentorship that deals with the children so that they grow to understand what's valuable as far as a learned lesson to utilize for their everyday life from what you can kind of digress off of. You know what I'm saying? Because everything you learn in school ain't useful.
But
Most of your biggest lessons come from home and from what you go through as far as traveling back and forth through your environment, through your economics. We are classified that.
That's the problem now, though. That's the problem now. Kids ain't going to school.
And see,
listen to what I'm saying, though. Kids not
I'm
going to go to school. They stand in their parents' face. They trying to be grown and stuff. At least going to school is a few hours away for them to get started on life terms, to let them know what it takes in this lifetime on this earth on how to get past on things. You know, they got to get out and meet people and stuff like that. In their house ain't gonna do nothing but give them the traits that, you know what I'm saying, the parent has. And some of these parents not hooked up home training and stuff like that. You gotta let them kids go ahead and step out on life, because they're gonna have to step out on life and meet different peoples one day. You can't keep them secluded. You know what I'm saying? Our kids don't want to go to school now.
Be secluded, beloved. Joe, I'm not expecting them to be secluded. What I'm saying is it deals with us taking more hands-on activity as far as with the nurturing of our kids' minds and teaching them the discipline of knowing how to utilize the things that they are taught and use it productively. You know? So that's where I stand with it. Cause like, hey, I used to get ass whoopings a lot as a kid, all right? And I ain't gonna lie. Them ass whoopings, I didn't like them. I didn't agree with it, but it didn't break me, and it made me to who I am now, where I have some sense of discipline. See, when they took that capital punishment aspect and made it a law where if you whoop your kid, you going to jail, it changed the way parents view with how they want to interact with their kids, because everybody started being afraid of, oh, if I whoop my kid, I'm going to jail. But then you got to think about it. Either you whoop your kid or you let the police whoop your kid. And you see what happened when the police whoop our kids on the news. They end up dead or in jail. So at the end of the day, we put too much power in government and not enough power within ourselves and how we discipline and nurture our children. So that's a fault of ours.
You're right. You're exactly right. And
because back when I was getting ass whoopings, every time I got an ass whooping, I learned from that ass whooping where I never want to get another ass whooping for the same thing. Trust me. Once my mama beat that ass, it was done. Hey, whatever I did wrong, I never did that again. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about how we take involvement with nurturing and disciplining our children and mentoring them. Oh yeah, I'm standing outside right now because my transportation ride should be coming shortly. I'll probably be getting a call where I might get disconnected from you, but I'll tune right back in once I get them here because I got to guide them into the property.
And I love it that you know what I'm saying, you taking care of yourself, man. You know, we're getting older, and I advise everybody else to, you know. My other buddy who be on here with us, Mike, from out here, the light skinned guy that be on here with me, Mike. Yeah, he not feeling too good.
Yeah, I think I demoed with him before on here with you.
Yeah, you did. And you weren't feeling too good, man, and things like that, man. You know, I was like, damn, my people, you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Okay, right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what's it all about? I don't know. Just tell her to tune in because she trying to get on here. I have to tell her.
Hey, well, if you're still on here by the time I get to my appointment, I'll still tap in with you and demo. I'm like I said, I'm just really just waiting on my ride to hit me up and let me know they're here so I can go ahead and guide them in. But if they disconnect me from, you know, being in tune with you, I'll just tap back in. That ain't no problem.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, but bro, like I will say one thing. I want to say one thing to you though. You remember the time where I was real upset and going through some shit where you and the sister and one of the brothers was pretty much demoing with me on, you know, certain things where I was real upset. feeling some type of way. You know, sometimes it takes us reaching out to each other, knowing how to identify when somebody going through something, just to tell them, look, we care, where we can communicate, where if you need an open ear, I'm here. You know, sometimes the best is when we and build on that repertoire report where we able to go ahead and, you know, share ideas, because our character structure is kind of messed up too. You know, we classify ourselves by everything that somebody else tell us, instead of knowing how to classify ourselves by what we view for ourselves.
Right.
You
You're
get me?
exactly right. Yep, you're exactly right, man.
We let
You're
everybody
exactly
else tell us who we supposed to be, instead of us identifying who we need to be for ourselves. When we start going back to having dreams, building dreams and goals for ourselves, we can't limit our dreams only to what is open to us because of, oh, I can rap real good or I can play this sport real good. We have to know that we have other skills past that, you know. But if nobody's encouraging people to, you know, if try something different outside of those natures, then yeah, that's a dream deferred, family. Because at the end of the day, without us being able to nurture each other in a level where, how could I say, we promoting artists, we're promoting writers, we're promoting people that can write laws, know how to legislate things, interpret, you know, English literature, to know how to write paperwork, bro. We can write a lot of stuff for ourselves, but the thing is, you got to have the right people around you that has that motivation and drive
right.
that wants to do it. See, as men, we have to be led by example, where women are nurtured on the level where they under their mothers, their grandmothers, their aunts, and all that on the regular. So they get a hands-on view of things where they're already involved. Whereas us, we have to go out into the fields. We got to go out and be led to go do things as young men. Because with young men, we have a rebellious nature by birth as men, because we want to display our dominance. That's the masculinity in us. The femininity deals with the women's nurturing, which brings the softer side out of the man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why men are drawn to the woman, for that softer nature that we don't get as far as being men, because we always had to be the strong, the bold,
Mm-hmm.
the ones that was able to bear all, where we didn't get to show emotion. So with us not being able to show emotion, we don't know how to tap into the softer sides of ourselves that make us human instead of a beast.
Mm-hmm.
See, we looked at as being beasts, savages, because
Yeah.
of that masculine aspect on us. But when you really get to socializing and talking to the black man, you'll find out that there's a softer side of the black man that hasn't been nurtured. And when it becomes nurtured, then you start seeing the digression from emasculated muscle and brawn to now a person that's able to be easily embraced, where you can communicate with them and you can
Exactly.
build on them
Exactly.
and channel thought.
Mm-hmm. You're right, man. That's why, that's
So
why I'm
yeah,
getting
with
on
that,
the show.
that's the only thing that we need to, huh?
No, I was just
What you
saying
say,
that's
bro?
why I love to have you. That's why I love having you on the show. You know what I'm saying? For that wisdom, you know, like you say, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You feel me?
Yes, sir. And see, that's the thing. We need to get back into the culture of nurturing our brothers on the level where we willing to embrace them and communicate a thought with them before we ready to go against them, and you know, show our muscle and brawn. See, we are naturally indoctrinated and trained to be savages, to be beasts, to be the how could I say, the ape-like creature that ones want to say we need to be on a human zoo display. You know what I'm saying? This is why jails is considered a human zoo in my eyesight. Because what they do is they take all the bad etiquettes of everything that they can find about a person that has been unnurtured and not treated with love and dignity and respect, and they ostracize those parts of it, and they make sure that that's advocated to say that's all of our society, when that's nowhere near what our society is about. You get me?
Yeah.
So it's pretty much, we need to start teaching our brothers more about. Hey, this is the call from our driver. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bro.
I hear your phone call and stuff like that, man. But what he was saying, man, made a whole lot of sense for real. What he was talking about make a whole lot of sense, man, compared to us, man. We need to start opening up to one another. You know what I'm saying? We need to start patting each other on the back, man. When a person doing good, man, let them know that, man. Make a person feel good about themselves to make them want to do more. You know, we grown before we anything. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And it's up to us to teach our kids or whatever's going on. You know, he stepped off for a minute, but he will be back on. You know what I'm saying? Let him go ahead and get his phone call together and things. But he right though, man. We got to take that step. I know it's a lot of people on here that, you know what I'm saying, not ready to get on the show right now to have those discussions. The discussions is about us. So, you know what I'm saying? There shouldn't be nothing to be ashamed about getting up here because we all cut from the same cloth. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, some of us want to do better in life. You know what I'm saying? If we study hold it in and seclude the conversation, you know what I'm saying, it will never be out there for nobody to hear. On the show, we're going to put some things on the table. You know what I'm saying? We're going to try to get past some things. We're going to try to get around some things, up under some things, even if we got to go through some things. But we got to do it as a whole. You know what I'm saying? We got to stick together. You know what I'm saying? And focus on the things that we have to do. You know, I got confidence in everybody that I come in contact with, just as well as everybody I don't even come in contact with. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, it's a good start from right here and right now. That's why I'm glad I got these people, you know, to come up online, you know what I'm saying, and get a chance to express themselves. You know what I'm saying? We look for anything, any type of entertainment, you know what I'm saying, testimony, poems, anything, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what we do.
Ready? Let me get in over here.
All the time.
Oh boy.
And most of all, take care of yourself, like my buddy doing, man. Make sure you take care of yourself and get your body in order. Man, we only getting old.
What's up, bro? Hold on, I'm gonna put my Bluetooth on.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
I ain't know my buddy had a cane, man. I ain't know my buddy had a cane.
Oh, you good?
Yeah. I ain't know you was working with a cane. You heard me? Can you hear me? Oh, that's
yeah, you can answer that.
That's your phone messing up.
Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah. Hey, those some nice phones
hear
there. Those some nice little headphones you got, man.
It should be. I had to pay $100 for them. Yeah, I had to pay $100 for these, so they should be. I'm trying to make sure it links in on my phone though with you, so I could talk directly through that. That's why I want to make sure you can hear me.
They cordless. Oh man,
yeah,
I see.
But the thing is, I'm still talking through my phone, so that lets me know that it won't connect to my Bluetooth right now, and I'm trying to figure out why. Hold on, I got you, bro. I'm coming back to the podcast in 1 second.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Oh no, you Gucci. I see what's wrong. It only let me connect when I'm on the phone call or listening to my media. So I can only talk to the phone, which is cool. I hear you just well. But yeah, I'm on my way to my appointment now. But the thing is, bro, we need to start teaching our brothers how to be more, how could I say, in touch with that softer side of themselves, where they learn how to embrace people and not have to be so aggressive. We taught to be aggressive by nature. That's something we have to outgrow as we get older and we become more mature. A man is naturally going to be looked at as the protector, as the emasculated person of the household. But in our case, that's not how we're viewed, you know. So we have to first come together with ourselves on that and realize that we can't always be the bronze, we can't always be the muscle. Sometimes we got to be soft like the flower so that we can be approachable. That don't mean go wear a dress or put on no makeup or nothing like that. What it means is knowing how to be in touch with your heart and learn how to read the feelings of your heart and your mind to judge and read people. That's how you learn their character, by listening, observing.
That's why I got you people online, man. You know, I know it's a lot of people be watching this stuff. Some people be shy to come on here, you know what I'm saying? You know, can't communicate like that, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, you can't be shy trying to share thoughts and points of views because that's how we build.
yeah,
If you're shy or you're nervous about it, it's no wrong answer when you share a chain of thought. The wrong answer is the one that you don't share.
right. Exactly. But you know, people like you give other people confidence to coming online and stuff like that, you know, because the conversation, you know what I'm saying, people can relate to the conversations that we be having because we all go through it and things like that. But it's just today we just trying to get it together, you know what I'm saying? And somebody might find it in their heart to, you know, just want to come on here and give a good thought, you know what I'm saying, or say something good or whatever, you know. I let them know to come up here, man, meet somebody, you know what I'm saying? Have a conversation with somebody. If you know where they hiring at with jobs, man, you know, I'll put it up on the board or something, you know what I'm saying? Let's do your parts, you know what I'm saying? I know it ain't gonna happen
Hmm.
overnight and shit, you know what I'm saying? But it be people like you that make a start, you know what I'm saying? That's why I thank you for coming on the show, you know what I'm saying, every time you do come.
Bro, it's always a pleasure because I'm like this. I'd rather build with my people than see them destroy themselves by self destruction. So if I can be that innovator that brings that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and share insight to build on my people, I want to do that. I'd rather do that than see them be destroyed by something that's not of my nature.
Right. You're exactly right.
Because we are a humble, loving people first by nature. It's when we've gone through so many hardships and toils and struggles that we take on that weight that we lose sight of who we are as a people, and we that humbleness goes away, and that's when the savagery comes out because of all of the hurt, pain, and the pressure that we've dealt with.
All the time. All the time. Right. So how do we
Yeah,
overcome that? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How do we overcome something like that as an individual? You know, some people ain't got nobody and nobody to talk to, nobody to you know what I'm saying, to listen to that pressure that's built up inside of them and things like that.
yeah, sure. You know, that's why it takes a village to raise a child. Because you got to know if you can't find it where you at, you got to know who to find it from and who to reach to. So this is why we are led by example, where young women are already nurtured from birth when they grow up under the mother, the aunts, the grandmothers. So they're natural born nurturers because they've always been up under that teaching and around that environment where they are softer by nature and easier to embrace because of that nurturing. Whereas us, we have to go seek that guidance, that that mentorship, and that leadership as far as with us because we didn't always have it at home. Our homes were broken when it dealt with the young men. See, I've I had to. We go through so many trials and tribulations. It's up to the developed mind to understand how to critically think and navigate those obstacles in order to grow within self and know how to become who they're supposed to be. So it deals with a lot of trial and error. We ain't always gonna get everything right. We gonna bump our heads sometimes, you know. But once you learn how to navigate that trial and error aspect of everything, that's when everything starts falling into place.
All the time, all the time. And just what I was like, I was just letting everybody know that practice don't make perfect. You know what I'm saying? Practice make improvement. You know what I'm saying? You get to improve in what you do. And the website, is built for us to grow off of and things like that. I know some don't want it, you know what I'm saying? But, it's a lot of people that want to change in lifestyle, want a better lifestyle and stuff like that. So the most best doctor, can't save a life. Like I say, the most best lawyer can't win the case. The best teacher can't teach us all the students and stuff like that. Some got to die in order to live, meaning that everybody can't go. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always stress, you know what I'm saying, to go on and take advantage of the situation, you know what I'm saying, because we ain't getting no younger, we getting older, you know what I'm saying? We got to get this now, right. You know what I'm saying? Or have a terrible lifestyle, you feel me? Have a terrible life in front of us for our kids and they kids behind that, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it is what it is, I'm gonna do my part, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stick with food for thought. It really don't matter, you know what I'm saying? As long as the right people, you know what I'm saying, with me that want some out of life and willing to help each other grow, that's about it. We can just form a whole commit, of whatever we need to do, you know what I'm saying? If we can get this thing going nationwide, with a few cities, with a few establishments, you know what I'm saying? I mean, man, it's gonna benefit in the long run, man. All we gotta do is put our best foot forward. But as far as getting the people, probably is the problem. You know what I'm saying? If we was on something negative, we wouldn't have no problem.
Everybody can jump on the bandwagon. Yeah, everybody can jump on the bandwagon. There's only the chosen few that's gonna be upright, fearless, and independent. That's gonna stand fast in their word and their directives when they do things. That's the people that want and aspire for greater things as far as in the nature of their life.
Oh, great. So I was just, man, I say it all the time, man, sometimes people be praying to God, you know what I'm saying? Praying to God for a blessing, and sometimes they don't know the blessing be right in front of them, you know what I'm saying? The blessing be going right over their heads, you know what I'm saying? They miss out. And then when things get rough, you know what I'm saying? And they ask God, man, I told you to help me, and woo up the bam. He don't sunk that blessing to you, I don't know how many times. You just let it pass you back.
And people be taking that for granted. The opportunities you don't take be the ones that's blessings for you. But you'll never know it if you ain't trying to make that jump to find out what that opportunity is that's being presented to you. It's about how you present yourself when you're dealing with people. A lot of people got to learn how to take that initiative.
Exactly. And that's all it takes is intentions. And intentions can just be a conversation. We ain't asking you to jump off no bridge, break your arm, and carry nobody and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We just ask you, you know what I'm saying, to come on, get in on the conversation. Raise your hand. Let us know you present. Let us know you are here. Let us know you listening and stuff like that. Because later on down the line, they say things get greater later, you know what I'm saying? And people come too late and want to be a part of some great things.
Yeah, there's no fair place over here, and I wish I'd have brought my folder from my house because I can give you the exact address because this is not where I'm going. It's 3300. Yeah, but there ain't no eye care place over here.
Man, they gave you the wrong joint, man.
No, yeah, they put I'm wondering if they put the address in wrong to him and told him this is where I'm supposed to be because this is not it. And before I just jump out of a car and I know I'm not where I'm supposed to be, I'd rather he'll take me home and not have him send somebody else. Because this right here is out of order.
Yeah, because they drop you off and they pick you up. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Hey, I'll hit you right back. Let me take care of this.
Go ahead, get your address down right, man. Get your business together, man. I'm still on. Yeah, but man, I love those people coming on the show, man. They got good conversation. And that's what it's all about. Man. It's like reading the instructions to life, you know what I'm saying? When somebody get on here and stuff. They might have went through some things that you ain't went through yet. You know what I'm saying? And you get a chance to, you know what I'm saying, learn a little more about the situation that you're going through. So that's why I get on here. I get on here for others and I get on here for myself, you know, to learn things. And I advise everybody else, you know, man, if you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, live a productive lifestyle, man, tune in, man, participate, you know what I'm saying? Let us know you there. Raise your hand, you know. It don't take nothing just to come on the show to say hi or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Great day we having, you know what I'm saying? I'm just tuning in to say hi to everybody. Anything like that, you know what I'm saying? That's good talk. You know, that good talk like that to bring up something. Maybe somebody having a bad day, you know. You can brighten the person day up, you know what I'm saying? By saying something good to them the first start in the morning, just like breakfast is the most important thing of the day to get started on doing what you're doing. Man, as soon as you talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody with some credentials or whatever it is, man, they might feel good and want to put you in position. You know what I'm saying? Put you in a position of a bag or whatever. You never know, man. We always say it in the hood, you know what I'm saying? The closed mouth never get fed. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I advise you, man, everybody, let's put our best foot forward. Let's make somebody this, you know what I'm saying, this platform. Let's get ahead in life. Let's do for our kids and our family. You know what I'm saying? So food for thought gonna be getting away, you know, gifts and everything soon as possible, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have to send them long distance. I'm gonna do for the people here in Vegas and I'm gonna do for my people in Chicago. And hopefully greater. I hope it get greater later, you know what I'm saying? With participants, you know, from different cities. They're making this program grow, you know. You know, always positive thoughts get good results. Every real. It's a thought process. It's all about the thought process. You know what I'm saying? Negative gonna get you where you're going just as well as positive. You feel me? So if you love yourself, take it in consideration, man, to nurture yourself, to relax yourself, to coincide with yourself about things that you're gonna be going through in life. You know what I'm saying? In order to get your life in order. Once again, I like to give thanks to my higher power. You know, I want to say rest in peace to Shaquilla. I want to say rest in peace to Takeoff. And I want everybody to be safe out there. You know, I thought I'd do a morning talk show, you know, saying I was a kid going to school and stuff. So I thought I'd participate and have a conversation. Conversation is always good to get your day started. I try to tell everybody, make sure you talk to somebody, open up. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you open up your eyes, you got to open up your eyes in order to get out the bed. You know what I'm saying? Some people lay there for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Until they really wake up in order for them to get up out the bed and stuff like that. Me, I jump straight up. But anyway, that ain't good enough. I got to talk. I got to conversate with somebody to really wake up, to really focus on life, to know that I'm out here for a reason, a purpose. And I have something to do, you know what I'm saying, to build a better me. As long as I build a better me, the rest gonna follow, including my siblings or whatever, or whoever I'm raising. Because kids are watching, you know what I'm saying? They watching the grown people. They taking notes. They doing everything, you know what I'm saying? They watching your every move. So whatever we do around them, let's make it positive. Whatever we say around them, let's make it positive. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to do something with it, we're going to take it to them positive places. Give them an outlook on life. Give them something different to do. You know what I'm saying? They do the same shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Put a change in their life. Give them some structure. Put them into sports. Give them some academic. Put them on stage if they got a passion for acting, singing, poetry, any type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It don't take no lot, but we're going to do it, though. We're gonna get it right here at Food for Thought. But you know, it's been a good morning and everything, and I know everybody got to go and do their duties and go to work. I got an appointment today. Then I got to make a dentist appointment because my teeth don't fell out. Got to take care of things. But I advise everybody to have a blessed day. And I always say, you know, beware of your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? And be nice to somebody or whatever you need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and tune out. You know, I want to just thank everybody for tuning in this morning and stuff like that. May the few righteous be many righteous, and I will be speaking to you in a few hours. You know what I'm saying? Me myself, I'm about to tune out. And welcome to the show. Like I say, it get greater later. Peace out. Food for thought.
Since the beat still going, rock lit, I'm blowing dollar checks, I'm coming all the time, I'm scoring. Laid back compatible, switching up my audibles, not in front of clown niggas, life is full lateral. Some stuck with me, but the other ones left. Those was the low life, the other one's just long live my hood. Yes, I came from that place, from the old special stone, we call it double A. You might see me on the tube, you might see me on the street, but I made it in the lab, making beat. I beat the blocks, I beat the rocks, I beat the cash, I beat that ass, I beat the finish, got you lacking in the past. I did the dad, I did it by myself. I did the product, and I didn't need no help. I did the ups, I beat the downs, I beat the roads, heading to a new town. The shit got hard, I beat the odds, I beat the family. Now we all apart. Now I'm in the lab, looking for the star. I'm on the grind, can't waste no time. I'm CEO, yes, I'm down for mine. I beat the drums, I beat the streets, forever yours. I beat the beats.